Hey, what is up, guys? I'm back with another video, and today I'm telling you guys a story. Wait, that sound, I don't know. I just can't say story probably. It just sounds weird. But this story takes place in 4th grade, and it's basically about the substitute teacher. So basically 4th grade, so I went from kindergarten to 3rd grade in a different school, and then on 4th grade I moved to a different school, so this was a new school for me. And then so 4th grade I went to a new school, and at this new school basically I went to a public school, and then this new school was a charter school. So I went to 4th grade, and then this was my first day, and then the teacher it was just a normal day, right, as it would be in public school. And then the teacher just tells us 2-3 days later that she sends out a letter to our parents saying that she's pregnant, and that there's gonna be a substitute teacher for the rest of the year for our class. So everyone's all right, and then so the dean basically set up a freaking substitute teacher, right? And I don't know if I should say the name, but I'm just gonna say it rhymes with freaking Jelly. Her name was Miss Jelly, but instead of the J, just replace it with the B, so it's I'm not saying her name, but alright, I'll just say it. Her name was Miss Belly, right? I know you probably oh, what a stupid name, you're making this story up, but I'm not, I swear to God. I'm pretty sure my friend Senex, he's gonna probably comment, and I'm pretty sure he remembers this. So basically, okay, so this will play a part later in the story. So when I was in my old school, where I went from kindergarten to 3rd grade, there's this one girl, right? I'm not gonna say her real name, but we hated each other. Everyone hated her, cause alright, so I know this may sound a little bit stupid, right? But I still remember at recess time in 2nd grade, she stole Play-Doh from me, right? And she stole Play-Doh from me, not anyone else, just me. And then I started crying, dude, over Play-Doh. I know that sounds stupid, but I just hated her, right? So, and that happened in 2nd grade. In 3rd grade, I was so relieved that she wasn't gonna be at the school, and she went to a different school, but I didn't know what school she went to, right? So the next year I go to this school, and apparently she switched to this school. So then I'm oh God, this is not gonna be a good year. So the teacher tells us about her gonna be off for the rest of the year, and there's gonna be a substitute teacher. So we're alright, whatever. And then she leaves, and then we get the freaking substitute teacher 2 or 3 weeks after the school started, I think. I don't know how long it was, but this substitute teacher, Miss Belly, she was everyone hated her, right? So this girl that everyone hated was she was a savage too. She got in so much trouble, and she didn't even care. She would talk back to the teacher and things like that. So this new teacher, she was really strict and mean and everything. So when she did something, when the girl did something bad, she would scream at her and stuff, and then they would get into arguments, and then she would get detentions and things like that. So wait, why am I telling you guys this early? But basically on the first day of school, we have to sign something called the social contract in the school. And basically what it is it's a huge piece of paper, which you have to give the teacher ideas of things respect, you have to be kind, and it's basically things that can help you make this school year successful. So we made the social contract, and we all signed it, right? So this teacher, Miss Belly, comes in, and she's yo, what's this? And then we're all we explained the whole thing to her, and she's oh, well, since now that I'm a part of the class, I should probably sign the social contract. And then we're oh, well, alright, whatever you want to do. So she signs the social contract with the Sharpie. And then, so everyone hated her at this point, right? And then she even started bragging, and she was when Maya would get into, oh shoot, I just said her name, but she would get into arguments, and basically this one day she got so sick, they literally started fighting really bad, where they were saying shut up and stuff in school, which is basically not appropriate according to the teachers. But she's she called her dumb and everything, and she's yeah, is that why she started bragging she bought $100 laptop or something and made it into $1,000 laptop. They started bragging, and they were talking about science and social studies and things. I don't know, I don't even remember. I'm pretty sure my friend remembers, but So they started fighting, and then everyone saw this, and like everyone already hated her. So everyone went home and told their parents, and like everyone called the dean and like emailed him saying that this is not a good teacher. So remember that Miss Belly signed the social contract, right? So this girl sits like right underneath the social contract. So the dean comes in, and then we got a new substitute teacher because we need a new one because he's gonna like tell the Miss Belly to go away. So as soon as like the dean brings in the new teacher that was gonna be our teacher for the rest of like the year, and he brings him in to introduce him, like this is gonna be your new substitute teacher. She's like the girl, she's like she sits right underneath the social contract. She took her Sharpie out and erased Miss Belly's name off the social contract, and then everyone was like, oh, and then the dean was like, what happened? And then like the dean saw her doing that, and like she was still like scribbling it off, like she kept scribbling it off, and then she was like the new I don't want to say the name of the new substitute teacher, but she told the new substitute teacher to sign the social contract. So at this point, Miss Belly was in the classroom, the new substitute teacher, the dean, and everyone in the class. So she basically just disrespected the substitute teacher like right in front of her face. She literally like crossed her name off the social contract, and like she went off on her after that in front of the dean and everything. And it was just like everyone was just like, for the rest of the year, everyone was like calling her savage, and like it was just, I don't know, it was just like funny. So that's been it for this video. I still have like 2 or 3 like more stories that happened in that classroom, because like the whole year like everyone just messed around, because like the substitute teacher was so like super nice. Like he would let us talk, we wouldn't get into trouble or anything. Remember, me and my best friend, like we didn't even care. We used to pass notes and everything, and we didn't even care to the point that like we literally had a water fight in class. I'm not even joking. Like we used to bring water bottles to school. We were literally throwing water at each other, like, and then we didn't even get into trouble or anything. Like we just kept refilling, or we were like, can I go to the bathroom and refill my water bottle? And he was like, yeah, go ahead. And he didn't even like care that we were throwing water at each other. So yeah, like I have a lot of other stories like at this like 4th grade, because like it was an insane year, because like we had a substitute teacher that was super nice to us, so like he didn't really care what we did, and it was just a like best, I would say it was the best year, like school year of like so far. And I don't know, it was just fun. Like we got into a lot of trouble, and then like after like the real teacher came, so she was there for like the last month of school to teach us, and then that's basically it. So like the most of the year we had a substitute teacher, and we were like our class was getting like so bad that the dean had to come in and tell our class to like not misbehave. And he was like, well, I brought this nice teacher in for you guys, and now you guys are misbehaving. And he was like, well, I should have probably I could still call Miss Belly back. And it was just like everyone was like no, and then they kept going. Like the teacher, he didn't get that mad, but sometimes he would get mad because like, you know, people were misbehaving. And no, I'm not gonna say it. I'm gonna save this. This one girl did something else too, which we had to start up a whole fundraiser for. I still remember this, right? So like if you want to see that video of the story of like how we had to start up a whole fundraiser because of her. And yeah, that's been it for this video. Like, comment, subscribe, and peace.